We didn't know what to expect.
It's just overpriced, it's snobby, or is this something you'd be interested in? If you are a serious buyer, you're looking to buy something new, we would strongly suggest you check this out.
People in some of our comments were saying, well, why am I going to pay that much just to go to an RV show? Hey guys, we are wrapping up one of the most amazing weeks and one of the most amazing shows we have ever been a part of. This is a brand new show. This was the 2024 NIRVC Music City Motorhome Expo. And we're going to give you the lowdown, everything about it, our full thoughts, and if this is something that you should think about considering.
Before we get into the full recap of this video, we do want to remind you guys, please check if you're subscribed, notification bell's on. Even if you are subscribed, just because a lot of subscribers have been unknowingly unsubscribed. So go check that out, because we have a lot of videos coming out, not only from here, but from a lot of our travels. So let's get into this. If you're new to the channel, you might be wondering, well, what are they talking about? Well, it's for 2024, National Indoor RV Centers launched a VIP RV buying experience, and they named it the Music City Motorhome Expo. And the reason behind that is that we're currently in Lebanon, Tennessee, which is where one of their big stores are. It's about 30 minutes outside of Nashville, hence Music City. Why this is a little bit different than other motorhome or even RV shows, and we're going to give you some details, is that this is a VIP buying experience, and we're going to get into more of what that means.
So what do we mean by VIP buying experience? So when you go to a lot of the bigger shows or even some smaller shows, especially Tampa and Hershey, you are fighting a lot of other people, 50,000, 70,000 people to see the coaches that you want to see. Sometimes you don't even get to test drive them because there's too many people, or in Hershey Park, they have to shut down the test drives because of Hershey Park being open. So there's a lot of reasons that you're not able to really see that coach. And when you're spending $500,000,
some of them over $1 million,
yes,
that are here,
you want to really make sure that you are able to see that coach the way you want to see it. Talk to the engineers, test drive it, test drive as many as you want. So that's what's been happening at this show, and we've been participating in that too. We've been able to test drive, and people are just getting that private help that you're just not able to achieve at the other big shows, just from the sheer size of the shows.
Right. The other thing is, when you go to a lot of these other shows, MJ talked about the crowd, just getting in and out of these shows. Like, we go to the Tampa show, Hershey show every year. They're great shows. Like, we like them. They're fun. There's a lot of RVs there. But, we have to get up at 6 a.m., be at the show before they open to even attempt to get on an RV to do video, because it's really just you'll go on say a Dutch Star or whatever, there's 25 people on there. Everybody's breathing on top of each other. I mean, it's just what it is, but it's not the ideal situation to be spending that kind of money on a motorhome or an RV. And when you're spending that kind of money, like MJ said, you want to drive it. A couple things we don't like on some of the RVs that we saw
that we wouldn't have known.
Right, we're doing videos on them, and that's why we say subscribe, so you can watch those videos. But in addition to the crowds, how about your lodging? As far as how is in a lot of RV shows, we'll just talk about Hershey and Tampa, two of the biggest. What's the lodging compared to here? When
you go to the Hershey show or the Tampa show, you're kind of, in many cases, put just on a field, and you're right next to each other.
No hookups.
No hookups, right. So,
no, it's all good.
So when you come to this show, you have your own spa. We're all lined up. We have room to move. You have full hookups. They had actually the sewer, they have a honey wagon come around. So you have everything you need. You're not going to worry about running out of water. So full hookups. You're set to go, you have your space, and you're within walking distance of the show area. And if you're a little bit further than some others, they have shuttles running all day. They have golf carts picking people up. There's no reason that this isn't going to be an easy and very smooth experience for you if you're here.
Now, the next thing we talk about on a lot of our videos regarding shows is food. We encourage you bring your own food for a couple of reasons. One, the lines are obscene in like the Tampa and Hershey show. I mean, you'll wait a half hour online. Very limited the amount of food as far as like the variety of food you can get, and it's quite expensive. Listen, the vendors that are there, or they got to pay to be there, of course they're going to make money when they're there. This is different. VIP experience. So when we're talking about food, we're talking breakfast, lunch, dinner, multiple snacks throughout the day.
You could eat all day.
Too much food.
You literally could eat all day.
Drinks, alcohol, if you're into that, they have everything here.
Almost we felt like we were gorging ourselves trying to get breakfast, and then an hour and a half later it's a snack. I mean, if you like to eat, you are going to be happy. That's what we told Jason. If he comes with us next year, oh my gosh, he's going to absolutely love it.
Right. So for examples, we're not talking like hamburgers or hot dogs. So we're talking full breakfast, eggs, sausage, bacon, biscuits, fruit salad throughout the day, power bars, sodas, waters,
muffins, bagels,
fruit, muffins, bagels, dinners, ribs, steak, chicken, salads. It's insane. And again, all the alcohol, which is...
Yeah.
Then on top of that, even more. You have live entertainment every night.
Yeah.
And again, not like your local Joe Schmo, although that there is a lot of talent down here, but not your local like bar person.
Right.
What are some of the people that were performing here?
So the smoking section was one. Diamond Rio. Last night was Josh Turner, who we saw last summer at the Grand Ole Opry. It was phenomenal. So you're in this private concert. What would he say? Maybe 400 or 500 people with everybody that's here, staff and everything. And oh my God, it was absolutely amazing. Like I just can't put it into words how cool it really was.
Before we get any further, we do want to thank the sponsor of this video is RVmattress.com by Brooklyn Bedding. RVmattress.com by Brooklyn Bedding makes RV specific mattresses. So how more appropriate would it be than at an RV show? We have had ours for over 3 years and we absolutely love it.
Right, and they have products for your RV and for home. If you have the sticks and bricks, you can buy a mattress for both. You can get cooling pillows, weighted blankets. They have all different kinds of products. The wonderful thing about their mattresses, guys, is that you can take a 120-night sleep trial. So you're not going to know within a week if you're happy with that mattress. Take a few months, really sleep on it for weeks and weeks and weeks and see, is this something that I'm truly comfortable in?
What's awesome about them is that they are headquartered in the USA. They have all different types of mattresses. So if you want a memory foam like we have, coils, a hybrid of foam and coils, if you have a soft or you want firm, they have all different types of sizes specific for RVs. What's even better, guys, is that since you saw it on our channel, if you go to rvmattress.com/endless and use the discount code
endless,
you'll get 25% off of your purchase. We have hundreds and hundreds of our subscribers that have purchased these mattresses and they love them.
Right, and if you are a full-time RV or if you don't have a sticks and bricks, no problem at all. You just order that mattress and you can get it delivered right to your campground, to your door.
So if you want more information and you want to get a good night's sleep, we're going to put the link to rvmattress.com by Brooklyn Bedding down below.
Now, although a lot of people may come for the food, let's talk about why people really came to this year, this first year, this launching of this expo. Why did people come? Because they wanted, many cases, to purchase a new RV, and they wanted to do it in this small setting. The RVs that are here, the manufacturers, you had Fleetwood, Rev Group, you had the Holiday Rambler, you had Tiffin, Newmar, Integra, Gretsch, Winnebago. So many different manufacturers, right? And you're able to look and walk on each one of these. I went on a bunch of Holiday Ramblers yesterday. There was nobody on them. I mean, there's people on, but there's so few people that you're able to just really see. And it's not just Newmar up to a Dutch Star. You have all the way up to the King Air. You have the full lines of these manufacturers that you're able to see, walk on. And not just that, as we had mentioned, you can take 10 of them out for a test drive if you want.
They encourage it.
Right. They've been running test drives all week. We did 2. We're doing another one this morning. The freedom to be able to just feel how these things drive. And is this something that you really want to purchase? And they sold a lot. We've talked to a lot of people that purchased this week.
And just following up, what's really different about this, usually Hershey is where the 2025s are revealed. Well, no, now it's going to be this show. This is where the 25s are being revealed. So everything here are 2025s. Now, there are used units, of course, that you can look at. Both they have some here as well if you want to go back to the Lebanon store. And even if you want to talk to some of the salespeople. But if you want to see the 25s first, this is the show. Now, with so many motorhomes here, it could be a little bit overwhelming. So they have not only salespeople, which we'll talk about the salespeople, they have actually product engineers from each company. They have the presidents, they have the people that help develop these motorhomes. For example, yesterday we did a test drive on the coach that's right behind us. This is the new Fleetwood Palisade. And we spoke to somebody from Rev Group. But in addition, we had Joe Snyder from Freightliner Custom Chassis, who's telling us all about the chassis. What is V-Ride, independent suspension, Freedom Bridge chassis? What does that mean? Every manufacturer is going to have their specialists that are going to explain. And then they have seminars. So all day they're running different seminars, whether that's a Magnashade, Freightliner, or Tiffin, or even Aero Cosmetics, right? They were Techno RV. It's just so much to do here. You can be here from 7 a.m. right through 3 or 4 o'clock, just constantly going if you want.
Now, the next thing for us this wouldn't apply to a lot of people. Since we're here working, we're making a lot of videos, we're getting the opportunity to meet so many subscribers and people that are part of the ERV family. And that for me has been amazing. It's been like a meetup for us where we're just, you know, we're sitting, we're eating with these people.
Right, which is a little bit different than most shows.
And we're just like, hey, how you doing? Like this, we're actually eating dinner with our family, our subscribers, and making friendships with people that we have never met through our channel. But for us, if you're watching and we were with you, put it down below. That for me was one of the coolest parts of this week.
Yeah, it was great.
Something again that we're really passionate about this that I think is so important is that this is truly raising the industry standard. This is showing how purchasing an RV should really go. It shouldn't be rushed. It shouldn't be people hovering all over you.
Sleazy sales tactics.
Right. So a lot of people that we spoke to this week mentioned this is not your typical where the salesmen are hovering over you and trying all these dirty little tactics to try to get you to buy, that they're here to actually help you.
If you've never been to an RV show, here's an example. So I know the bigger RV shows, Tampa Show, Hershey Show, very common practice because there's so many people and there's just not enough salespeople to be able to take care of that many people. They bring in what's called in the industry show dogs, and essentially those are salesmen that are just brought in for that show. Some of them have experience.
Some are great. Yeah.
A lot of them don't. They don't know anything about RVs and they just are going in to sell. They'll sell you that RV, you will never see them again. That is not the case here. These are all National Indoor RV Centers salespeople, which are highly trained. They've been working for the company for a long time, very knowledgeable. And again, it's laid back. You're here to take it all in. They understand that if it's the product that you want, at the dealer that you want, for the price that you want, which again, they're promised the lowest prices, that you're going to buy. And they've been very successful in their business model, and this show has been very successful.
In previous videos, we had discussed the cost of this, but if you haven't seen that, a lot of you may be wondering, well, what does this cost? Because going to a Hershey or Tampa show, you know, it'll cost you $15.
2-day pass.
20, right, something like that. It is $14.99,
$14.95.
Oh, excuse me.
$14.95 for the full pass.
That is for 2 people. So that is per coach.
That's for the full show.
For the full show. So you're looking at about $750 a person. And remember, people in some of our comments were saying, well, why am I going to pay that much just to go to an RV show? If you've watched this whole video, you see why. That is including every single meal, snacks, alcohol, entertainment, everything we've discussed, test drive, seminars, everything is involved. So that was for the whole show, the 4-day show. Now, if you want to do a day pass, some people were doing day passes.
Right, that's $495. And again, that includes everything but just for one day. This is not a show to go hang out, to spend a day. And there's plenty of shows to do that. And there's nothing wrong with that. We go to those shows, they're a lot of fun. However, in order to get this experience, there is a charge to get the people here that want to buy. Now, if you buy a motorhome at this show, you're refunded that money. It doesn't cost you anything. So again, not for everybody. If you are a serious buyer, you're looking to buy something new, we would strongly suggest you check this out for next year. They're saying they're going to do it for $25. We are hoping to be here for $25. Don't know what the price is going to be. It could be $8,000 a person. It doesn't matter, because if you're buying something, you're getting the money back.
And you don't have to buy at the show. You can buy within a year. So it's funny that, to me, I think it's a genius idea. And I think everybody that was here felt the same way. The feedback from everybody was absolutely wonderful. We didn't know what to expect.
No, it's the first year. I don't think they knew what to expect.
All of our expectations, and it was a wonderful thing to be a part of.
So we hope you enjoyed our lives and the upcoming videos that are going to be coming out. But we want your feedback. If you've been watching, if you've heard about it, put in the comments below, what do you think about this? Do you think it's just overpriced, it's snobby, or is this something you'd be interested in? Because we read it. I'm sure National Indoor RV Centers will read the comments, and that's how you learn. That's how you get better at things. So we want your feedback in the comments. If you like videos like this, guys, to the left of us, we'll put our RV tours playlist. We'll put our RV travel vlogs playlist. And for myself and MJ, it's a journey of a lifetime, and we'll see you on the road.